punch and be successful? Yeah? Okay, now let's say, now open your hand again, come on. Now let's say she says, sir, behavioral question not very important. Okay? Behavioral not important. Now try to close your hand, come on. Are you able to close it? No. Okay, behavioral is important. Job questions, to some extent not important. Now let's keep this finger out. Can you try to close? Are you getting the power? Now let's not do it anymore. Right? So what does it tell us? Which questions are important? This is the mistake most of the people make. We prepare ourselves but not on all the areas. You never know which can go against you. So which finger is important here? Which question is important? All the five. Okay, so that's what we need to understand. That's why I've highlighted this point, saying that it's not just about the, like I said, you have the technical, you have the HR interview and other interviews, rounds, group discussions. So everything is being looked into. So when I talk about FAQ, okay, like I said, one more thing coming out, preparation of FAQ. So when we talk of behavioral questions, just a few standard questions, what I say, and that's what I would expect you all to do once you go back, work on these questions, take the help of others, prepare yourself, you know. You need to prepare yourself, and that's what we say, okay, tell me something about yourself. Okay, very common question. Tell me something about yourself. Then you have people asking you just a few examples. See, it's not about the FAQ. I'm only trying to highlight to you the fact that if I'm not going to prepare myself here, don't go. It's like going for a war with a gun without bullet. What's the use here? Do you have a chance of winning? Impossible. Impossible. Possible. You may say, I'm smart, I'm this, that, but you can't. The other guy has got bullet. How are you going to? Maybe you may survive for some time, but long run you're not going to be successful. So you need to look at it. Tell me something about yourself, or what are your strengths. I think you did an exercise, and I remember one of the speakers had asked you to write down your strengths and weaknesses, which is important. What are your weaknesses? Okay, nothing wrong in telling it. It's nothing wrong. Just by your weakness doesn't mean he's going to say you are weak. You should understand, why is the guy asking a question? Tell me, what is the interviewer got to do by knowing your strengths and weaknesses? So interview will do it. He's got a job here to give. That you have to go here. Huh? Absolutely. Just seeing how you are. What are you? Whether you can handle it. Absolutely right. The weakness is, when I ask you what's the weakness, doesn't mean I don't know. Maybe I have a weakness where I have a lack of concentration, whatever it is. I'll come to that, how to answer later. Okay, we'll come to that. So, but you need to be prepared. What is your weakness? He's thinking. What is your strength? Sir, I think, you think only. He will also think. Matter over. Not able to say. So, we need to look at what are your weaknesses, what motivates you, what are you passionate about. I'm not saying all will come, but I would say you need to be prepared with all the bullets. You got a gun with all the 6 bullets, let's put it across, and who's your role model and why? Basically trying to look at you as a person, what's your nature. That's how they make a little bit of judgment about you. But more important is the way you're going to answer is what they are looking at. And are you a team player? Tell me, when a person is asking this question, does he expect you to say no? But then why is he asking? He's just seeing the way you are going to respond. That's it. You know, and that's where it goes to say you need to be prepared. So apart from this, like I said, list, prepare. You see, there's a lot of work to do. You must, all of you, go and prepare this for yourself. Then maybe discuss it with a few people, see it's right or wrong. Check with a few of your seniors. Check with people you know in the industry where you can get these things going. Then we have what we call as the job FAQ. When you look at the job FAQ, very important, like we said, also important, you know, why did you apply for this job? Sir, I saw ad, that is why I applied. Why did you come for this interview? Sir, company told, I came. They told there is interview, I came. Nice, yeah, very good. So it's okay, good, you came, have a morning walk, go back, no problem. Okay, why did you apply for? If you have done a research, you can say, why have you applied for this job? Or what interests you about this job? Of course, we'll also come to it when you do the company, you can do this also. What interests you about this job? Okay, why do you want this job? You see the questions, okay, very tricky questions. It's all very tricky, very difficult. But what is it that they're expecting? Why do you want this job? When I come to the suggested answers, we'll come to this. What do you want in this job? Okay, why do you want this job? You can't say, sir, I need a job to start earning money. That everybody knows. Okay, that's where whether you understood the company, what you got to say makes a lot of difference. And what is required for this job? What are the skills required? Are you aware of it? Okay, for that, if you have done the company FAQs well, these are things you could have gone. Why do you need this? Or what is, or suppose you're applying in a, see this is for people already in the job, also very important. When they are going for a quality customer service job, what is quality customer service? If you're not able to answer that, who will take you? Okay. When you go for a sales job, so what do you understand about sales? Okay. What's the difference between sales and marketing? Basic questions are asked. And the guy is just wondering what to answer. Sir, sales is sales, marketing is marketing. That I also know. What is the difference? Oh, sir, this, that, something or that. I'm not saying, you are going, like the other day I still remember I was conducting an interview in a particular organization, and that person had applied for an optometrist job. It was a optical shop, and he was applying for an optometrist job. So I just asked him only question, tell me, as an optometrist, what are the things which are required? You feel, okay, and how can you ensure that you give the best service to the customer? Because you are handling customer, we expect you to handle the customer well. He says, I will test their eye and give them prescription. That I also know. But how will you ensure good customer service? He has no answer. Simple things, I need to smile, I need to make them comfortable, it's not there. Because he is not prepared for it. And what is testing? For example, if you're going for a testing job, what is testing all about? Let's say you're in the electronics department, you're applying for a job for testing in one of the organization, what is it? So that is where you need to understand what is it. Like for example, TCS has come yesterday. Okay, I'm sure they have different departments, different divisions, which has certain applications. So which division has it come for? Which department are they looking at them? There could be a possibility to find it out, for which you need to know what are the job requirements, okay? And why should we hire you for this job? Why should I hire you? So if I know that this company has come, they are doing some projects which has got to do with Java. So you can say, I'm good in Java, so that's why you should hire me. See, these are very small things, very small things. But unfortunately, 25 years career, I find 80% people don't plan all this. It's not a big job, a small job which we need to. Then only you can ace the interview. I say you need to be the ace. That's what I always tell people. Okay, similarly, we have certain company FAQ, very simple. What do you know about a company? Sir, I know it is a big company. It is a software company. Oh my God, what a revelation. My God, thanks a lot. You seem to be very intelligent. Just imagine, if yesterday TCS came, TCS and, sir, I understand TCS as an organization was established in so and so year. It has got so many directors. I understand TCS has got so many offices and so many employees. Imagine if I answer that. How would you as an interviewer look at me? Have I at least moved one step ahead? That's all. I'm not saying you can go too much in detail, but you have no idea at all about it. Okay, and can we get all these informations? It's all there. It's all there. Today, information is there everywhere. Okay, or why do you want to work here? Okay, maybe you can say, that is where a little bit of understanding of a senior. A lot of work has to go in. I have a senior who has already joined 2 years. He said it's a lovely work environment. Immediately they'll ask you, who's that senior? Then you say, Mr. So-and-so. So automatically they'll say, I will ask him. So your job becomes a little more things. So you got to learn how to do these small things. Okay, what can you do for our company? Or what do you know about this industry? For example, if you are going into a particular industry, what do you know about our industry? If you're in a manufacturing industry, or you're going into a software industry, or you're going to an IT related industry, what do you know about telecom? What do you know about our industry? So tomorrow, let's say you are looking at a job in Airtel. Okay, what do I know about the telecom industry? It doesn't take long. They will ask you this question. They will ask you what do you know about organization, what do you know about the industry. So if you're able to say, I understand that telecom is growing in India. Now don't talk about the 2G scam and all that stuff, okay? 2G is, and I understand that it is growing at a rate of 30% or 20% or whatever. So what happens? You are securing your system. And of course, how long will you work in this company? Said, till you keep me, I'll work. All depends. No chance. Okay. Just some basic questions, positive questions. Are you qualified for this job? Okay, so this is also something. So if I've understood the job requirement, the job profile, etc., so you are little bit prepared. If you look at it, these are not big things, small things for you to ace an interview. Okay, a list of around 7-8 questions is what I would say, but in each area, very important, each area, not only in the one area, not only on the technical side, which also we need to do. And of course, we also have future FAQs. This has become very common now. People are looking, will you be there for a long run? What are your goals for the next 5 years? How do you foresee yourself? How do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What are your goals? Whether you have goal or no, start preparing it. Okay? What is your salary expectations? Okay? What is your salary expectations? So if I have understood the industry, and I have understood the job profile, I've spoken to people, I know what to say. Many people don't realize they're given wrong information. You know people there, what is the rough salary is getting. If you do a small study in the internet, it clearly tells you what are the available. So if you are able to say in that line, it makes a lot of difference. And what are you looking for in your next job? So if you notice, these are all future questions, okay? And finally, they will also ask you one thing, which is very common now. Do you have any questions? No, sir. When am I getting the job? They are seeing your maturity. So when a guy is asking, do you have any questions? What do I say? Yeah, sure. I just like to know what would be my profile, what would be my role. You can go through. There are a lot of materials available for all this. What should be the FAQs? Please go through all that. Prepare yourself. Okay? And these are standard. Remember, the guy opposite is a human being like you or me. Nothing that you have to give him some magic words or you have to talk like one great guy. The normal guy, what I need to put it. And most of the time you will find the guy opposite could have joined just 1 month before you. You never know. Over there. So you have to look at this FAQ. What will you do if you don't get this position? Okay, just trying to see, what does he try to say? Okay, so like this we have a lot of FAQs. Okay, but for FAQ preparation is the key. For that, what I say, make a list of FAQs. I've already given you a list like this. Make a list of FAQs in all the areas. Okay, prepare the best answers. Okay, I cannot tell you your strengths and weaknesses. But for certain general, there are people available, there are a lot of information available. Prepare your best answers. You must prepare your own best answer. Doesn't matter. Okay? Prepare your own best answers. Keep it short and simple. In simple words, kiss it. Kiss your interviewer. That's what we say. Kiss it. Keep it short and simple. Don't have to go too much in detail because he really is not looking at the information. He has everything in the resume. He has everything in the resume. Take help from experienced people. Talk to people who are experienced. They will give you information. Or best is talk to your own senior who's in the same institute or over there. That could give you a lot of information. He will clearly tell you what could be the best possible answer. So prepare the best possible answers from your own end and practice the answer. Practice it. Nothing wrong. Practice it by maybe recording it. Stand in front of a mirror and say it. But close the door when you're doing it. Otherwise, how they will think something else. You're talking to the mirror, but do it. Okay? Because remember, it's something very important, getting the job. And like I said, record and analyze. If you can record, today we have this, I don't mean to do video recording. You have your own, somebody said, no, in the negotiation, they're going to buy a smartphone. So you can always record it over there. So record and analyze. Okay? When it comes to these points, what we say, rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. Okay? You have to keep rehearsing it. Keep practicing it. And every interview you go, the job questions, company questions could be different. So I have to rehearse it and I have to practice it. I suggest even two close friends can do it with each other. That's a nice way to do it if you feel you cannot do it on your own. Okay? So in terms of the best answers, a few guidelines is what I would like to give you. When it comes to the best answers, just a few guidelines. What are they? Should be the truth. Okay? Don't build wrong information. Should always be the truth, what you feel. Like I told you, there is no right or wrong answer. No right or wrong answer. Should be the truth, about yourself, what you feel. Okay, should have elements of research done. So if you have done some research, those elements can be added. Okay, you have understood of the job, you've understood about the company. So bring in those elements, sit down and prepare. You should have your set of FAQs for every interview. Okay, maybe the behaviorals could be common. Should have elements of research done, should have the correct data. Always ensure you have the correct data which is filled into the system, and should be crisp, that's what I said, and to the point. People don't have time to listen too much. Okay, they should be crisp and to the point, and last but not the least, should have a positive intent. Now here I would like to spend some time. What do I mean by positive intent? When you say it should show, for example, when somebody asks you, what are your weaknesses? Okay, the best way to put it across is, instead of saying weakness, the area I need to improve are. Okay, now when you use the word, the area I need to improve, what does it say? Yeah, but how are you projecting it? A positive intent. Okay, okay. How long will you be with us? How long do you plan in an organization? Now can you give it in a positive intent? Be true. How could you convert it into a positive intent? Sir? Yeah. Given an opportunity, I would like to live. I would like to be here for a long period, depending on my responsibility and growth. That's it. Given an opportunity, I would love to be here for a longer, don't say 5 years, for a long period, keeping in mind my learning, if I'm able to learn well, and if I'm able to grow, surely sir, I would like to, because I'm going to put in my best effort. You get what I'm saying? What are your salary expectations? Anybody, come on, give me an answer. What's your salary expectation? Now look at it, positive intent, very important. Yeah. I'm sure, sir, you'll offer me the best as per your norms and policies. That's it. I'm sure you have something which is there, which would be the best, which I would be getting. That's it. And what happens is all trying to say. Now somebody will ask you, how soon can you join? Yeah, sir, I need 2 months' time. I have to go home, live with my father, my mother, my grandmother, all that. No. Yeah, I would love to join at the earliest. And when would you like me to join? Then when he says, then you can negotiate. But always show the positive intent. That is what is very, very important, your answers. And it should be truthful. So what should you say if somebody asks you, what are your weaknesses? I have to improve in the area of improving my concentration. I somewhere feel maybe I need to be a better team. There's no right or wrong, okay? There's no right or wrong about it. And not that he's got a list with him, this is right, this is wrong. He doesn't have any. He's a human being sitting in front of you. And he's also got his goal sitting, boss, I need to select. So very important that I put it across in the right way. So show positive intent, and of course, should show your willingness always to join the organization. Please don't make excuses. No, I need 1 month time, I need 2 months time. You can do all that later, you can negotiate. As a matter of fact, for them to go and send the offer letter itself will take 1 month or 2 months. But when you make those statements, it shows, that you're not really serious of the job. Okay? So when it's, let's say you are in your last semester and the semesters, the interviews happen in April, and the semesters are getting over in May. So what would you say? It's easy. Well, come on, yeah. What would you say? When would you be able to join us? Absolutely. As soon as completing my course, I would be happy to join. No, sir, I have been living out of town I am actually from Bihar. Now I have come here, so I want to go back 2 months. Don't start. Later on, you can negotiate. Yeah, don't bother. At that moment, the positive intent talks about your quality. Okay, have I made myself clear to all of you? Right, so quickly, if you look at a few more points, preparing for interview, okay, dress your best, simple, formal, as far as possible, dressing, and wear at least a tie. Of course, men, we say at least wear a tie. It goes a long way, people are watching you. Okay, ladies, of course, simple dress, churidar or whatever, simple enough, but what is very, very important is tone down the accessories. Avoid excess jewelry, nose and ear piercing, tattoos, bracelet, all is fine. But let it not be very, very visible.